Oh no, I completely forgot about the countdown. Welcome everybody. I just can't stop myself from giving pets to everyone who is visiting the cafe. I love this minigame, especially during the countdown. I left you information on Discord that if you join in the chat, even when I'm offline, you can be added to the list because I have run it before the stream. And now I feel the need to pet everyone. So yeah, I am trying to distribute pets possibly in the best way, but it's still very, very random. I just can't get over your cuteness. All right. But let's talk about Rimworld and let's talk about some other stuff. And before we... yes, Laser is a date. Is on a date with me, that's right. We kinda were on a tiny date today. You can see that I have grown this place a little bit, changed the door so now it's bigger. Added some little decorations on the walls that you can see right now. Also, we've got a few flower pots. And I am trying to farm in order to get the farm expansion and to get the dining room expansion. Sorry, words are hard for me today. So I need to get 30k times 2, which is 60k. Laser has got important question. Okay, go for it. Look, we've got tomato juice. Where hay bricks? Oh, that's right. I need to show you something. This game is perfect. Why? You might ask why. And the hay bricks, I just stumbled upon it randomly. There are hay bricks. This game is perfect. Let me show you. Okay, so these are the walls. I haven't changed that much, but added a few pictures. Also, there are additional stations for the dirty dishes and for the meals. So you are getting your meals faster. But Llamas, I need to show you something. I would have to close the... No, I don't have to close. I can only show you because I can't afford it anyway. It's very expensive, but it's worth it. Wasn't that shelves and counters? I think, yeah. So there are different decorative pieces in here. They look really nice, not gonna lie. There is some baked products, couches. But the best thing, the absolutely best thing, look at the hay bricks. I just randomly stumbled upon this. Llamas, when the game gets released, I buy it. We have to place the hay bricks everywhere. I don't know how much you can grow this cafe, but it doesn't matter. There needs to be a place for the hay bricks. I just got overly hyped over this, but we're in the Rimworld category, so we need to switch to Rimworld actually. But I just wanted to show you that we have something to look forward to. Also, pets for everyone. Once again, I just can't get over your cuteness. So, hello! I am firing my laser, Casteras, Nodzai, Blady, and everybody else. Welcome everybody who might be lurking, and everybody who will see this video in the future, probably on YouTube because I'm multi-streaming this. We have to switch to Rimworld. But a few pets never killed anyone, right? So allow me to just focus on you for a second. I will try to improve the menu of this cafe. We've got steamed rice, we've got tomato juice, and strawberry jelly popsicle. the menu is growing. But the next goal is Haybricks, obviously. I figured it out right before the stream, actually. So I think it's going to be our permanent game for stream countdown. It's just too good. Thank you everybody who has joined the cafe. Let me talk about Rimworld for a second. We're back to testing 1.6, which is available at Unstable Branch. I'm playing Anomaly Scenario with Cassandra Classic on Losing is Fun, as you might know already. If there is something too difficult this time, I will allow myself to reload the game. If there is some kind of raid that I really don't like, you know, the M word, as well as some siege situations. Other than that, I am really looking forward to build the stable colony that could start making caravans, because most of the changes are related to caravans, the ones that I am interested in. Also, we need to get a volunteer, a prisoner volunteer, or somebody who could be a colonist from the hospital that would become a volunteer, because I need to check if we can give you clothing, because it's possible from 1.6. Also, I need to try to infect somebody with Scaria. I hope that we will find the right llamas for this. Also, I completely forgot. Let me just launch it for a second. I forgot to launch the channel point reward that is based on claiming your name in the game. Of course, the Twitch Toolkit and Toolkit UTUs are not active because this is the upcoming update test on the other branch. This probably would have low chance to work. Alright, if you refresh the page, then the channel point reward should be available. So let's jump into pets at the cafe. A few last pets. And I hope that everybody had their meal. Oh, you haven't started yet. Okay, so we closed the spot. We don't have 7k. We cannot put the haybrick yet. But it's very close. So let's move on, close the coffee cube, and we will move on to the game that I am supposed to play today, which is Rimworld. And I am switching right now. Also, I am hoping to grow enough of corn to make the corn soup, but I think that, well, I don't have enough of the corn, and I'm not sure if I've got all of the ingredients and all of the equipment in order to do that. But now it's time to switch to Rimworld Colony. It is not Salty Colony number 5, but it's some kind of Salty Colony. Zai, you have become my ghoul because I didn't get response from you. What pawn would you like to get? Then I decided for it to be a ghoul, which is vital to this colony. You are going to hunt and keep this colony alive this way. Also, good news, we are getting the first batch of rice, and this way we will get some food cooked very soon. So, Llamas, if I am not mistaken, I have been streaming for 4 days in the row, or 5 days in the row. That was quite unusual, don't you think? Razor says, remember kids, eat your rice. Oh, lovely. Alright, Llamas. There are 3 more names that you can claim. First come, first serve, I believe. That's how you call it. I can check the list before we got 1.6, but I don't know if you would agree to change the names, but I can actually do that. Because we've got 7 requests. Alright, let me check. Who can I get? Lenzar became the part of Salty Colony number 5. That had Happy Little Accident. But generally, I think... Okay, we've got Zai already. We've got Odaba. And Clayburn. And Borb. So you can become the characters in the game. I hope you don't mind if I just change the names automatically. I hope you will stay alive. I will do the best to keep you alive, but I cannot promise anything at this point. So we've got Odaba and Clayburn. And I cancelled. And then we've got Borb. You've got very important task, Borb. Because you will be our main warden. Also, you will do the trading. Also, you will do the conversions. That's quite a lot, but I am sure that you will be able to handle it because you have been our Pope of Cubism before. Oh, I forgot that you need to do the research too. But it's okay. What's the next plan? I would like to see how many resources we can yield from those ancient giant wheels. This is something that was available before, but you had to attack it to destroy it, and now you can deconstruct it. So there is a chance that we will yield some resources from it. Would be fun. Yes, Zai, you are... Actually, you're not a zombie. You are a ghoul. You've got unnatural regeneration, which means that if you lose your leg, you will grow it back. If you lose your arm, you will grow it back. If you are almost dying, you'll regenerate. So actually, you will do all of the hunting. You are the main protector of this base. And also, you run really fast. You're not considered like a full colonist because ghouls are something in between the colonists and kind of... I don't want to say animal really, but creature that you can control. Although you can go mad if we keep you hungry. But you're not going to be kept hungry. Trust me, you are very important to this colony. I think that we need to give Odaba a few tasks. We had a raid, but it was only 1 human. There is only 1 blood splatter visible. Let's send Clayburn. I mean, it's great that you need to do the sewing, but I think that it is time for you to get a little bit of that construction skill that might not matter much. Oh, it's raining. Well, let's deconstruct the small wheel and see how Clayburn handles it. If there is going to be some kind of chunk, like, I assume that we will get some steel out of that, or deconstruction will give us experience. Maybe we won't be able to get anything from it, but I just need to check how that works. Normally, I would keep Zai busy doing this kind of stuff. So usually you're just wandering. But if there is something that could be attacked, then pretty much you're handling this. So you've got something to do. You don't have to sleep. The only thing you need is food, and you are pretty much unkillable when you will become protected enough. Because even ghoul can be killed, yes. But they are quite... They are quite resistant, I would say. Oh, we've got rare Thrumbos. We are not attacking Thrumbos. Let's check if I am getting the construction skill. I don't think so. So you only have to deconstruct it. There is absolutely no benefit from that. I would be disappointed. Oh, you don't even get the experience points. So I need to waste the time of my points. What's going on there? Alright, so I think that you've got something to do. That cougar needs to die. Thank you in advance. Also, we've got little area to relax socially. We've got basic electricity done. And who is going to cook? I think that Claiborne was good cook and Odab. So I trust you guys that you will make this stuff work. Also, I think that Burb was working at something important. Yes, we're at smithing. And we have caught our first side stealer, our first anomaly creature that we have to study. I think this time I will go for bioferrite extraction as usual. Then we will get entity containment. Actually, I should get entity containment first. Like, forget the bioferrite. We need proximity detector and we need the holding platforms because something bigger might come soon. And I am not prepared for that yet. And I think we need to get rid of those friends that were put to the grave. It was not you, by the way. Alright, Zai, you are fighting. We're fighting with the cougar, but cougar is not going to have a good day. Like, death in 4 hours, see, and you got some damage. But you will grow all of it back. Whatever happens, you will grow all of it back. That's why I think that I assigned the most overpowered creature that they have right now. That I really, really care about. We've got Thrumbos, but we are not able to take care of Thrumbos. To tame them, you need level 10, at least level 10. Nobody has got the animal skills that is that high. I'm not sure if I made a mistake or not, because this is another little thing that I would like to test, which is... no. Okay. I forget about this. This is the filter that allows you to look for certain saves, which is great. I needed that a long time ago because I am save spamming. But another thing that I would love to test would be... Let me think for a second. Because I have lost my train of thoughts when I was talking about the animals. Only one character has got the animal skill that is decent enough, maybe to keep the chickens, maybe to keep ducks and geese, which is great because there are birds. The birds can fly from 1.6. And I wonder if there will be animals that will wander in here, that would fly in here. It is possible. I just didn't have those animals yet. So anytime when I see the bird that we could possibly tame, I will try to tame it. Or maybe that's why I want to go on an adventure and make a caravan. I would prefer to buy some chickens. I'm not sure about the turkeys. if they can possibly fly, is there a flight ability? Not flammability, the flight ability. Do all the birds fly? I don't think so. Aren't turkeys a little bit too heavy for flying? I don't know. I never kept turkeys. Turkeys IRL can fly, but it's not a long distance, right? I don't think it's a long distance. I can possibly take care of the turkeys, but what is the minimum taming ability? Minimum handling skill 4. All right, I will get some chance, but we need much more rice. I think that turkeys need rice to be tamed. I think they fly a little bit, like they can fly up on a tree. Yeah, something like that. Not like long distance flight, but I meant short distance at most. All right, I think that the llamas that have redeemed their name in the game. I hope that you're satisfied with my choices. Also, Zai, if you haven't seen the ghoul yet, see, you are just healing yourself, and all of your scratches and all of the bites, all of the damage that you got is going to disappear at some point. It just needs time. It doesn't need any tending. There is a chance that the ghoul can be put into bed because they can get incapacitated as well. Although you just put them into bed. I think that you have to feed them from time to time, yes. But when they are able to walk, they just wander randomly and grow all of the stuff back. So Zai, you will be healed in a day, maybe? These are not very bad injuries. Let me check, because Borb is learning how to cook. Level 5 is not bad already, but let's say that Borb needs to get a little bit more cooking skill. Of course, I am going to use the butchering spot. Butchering table would be better because of the resources that you're getting. I don't necessarily care about this because Zai can go out anytime, do some hunting. But generally what I'm looking for is smaller prey that yields the not that leather. Haven't seen anything. The light leather, so I can start making some kind of cheap clothing and try to sell it maybe. That's the plan for now. It's very chill, it's very quiet, nice. But I need to start with that caravan. And as I mentioned before, we've got the road really close to us. And in the north, there is the... I never know how they are called. Outlander Union, I think? Civil Outlander Union. They've got the firearms. It would be worth it to check what do they have to offer. Maybe sell them something small. And then, on the way back, I will try to make a settlement. Not a settlement, but set up a camp. So that's the plan, but the cooking needs to be done as well. And who's going to cook? Where's Odaba, by the way? Not the night owl. Isn't Claiborne a night owl? Yes, you need to stay awake at night. That's right. No. Don't eat the rice. I think it's time to cook. So what's cooking, Llamas? Very simple dish. Very simple type of food that will help them not to overeat too much. But also, I don't really need the freezer room or fridge, whatever you call it. I will try to stick to 4 little shelves for the freezer. The rest will be dried food. And there is the biggest chance that we'll avoid food poisoning this way. Maybe it's not going to give the pawns any buff, but it's a safe option. Oza is only already munching on the food. Allow me to give you the raccoon meat because it's going to spoil faster. And you need about 15 units or so. Oh yeah, even more than that. But it's alright. All we need to do is to just start cooking because we've got the rice, we've got the meat. This is the basic ingredients that we need to make it work. So hopefully no food poisoning. As the research area, if we're going for laboratory, it needs to be kinda clean because it boosts the research speed factor. But also, well, the kitchen needs to be clean, so we avoid the food poisoning. Right now, this room is considered laboratory, even if there is a bunch of really weird things. We need to cut even more of the slate chunks. I think that Claiborne will take care of that once they will get rid of the meat, and I am planning to get some of the food, take it with me, and send Borb on an adventure. It would be nice to find an animal to tame that we could use for transporting the items, but also as a rideable animal. I don't really see the donkeys. I wish I could see the donkeys. And we've got the psychic drone. Oh, nice. Psychic drone that works on males for whatever reason. Every male colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is steering. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the side through an orbital amplifier. Tuned to only affect males for a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. But it's a low level. Cassandra, it's not much, but it's an honest work, I agree. I will take that. I prefer that more than the siege. The siege is more likely to happen from now on because you need less of the raid points to get the siege. I am trying to keep my colony wealth quite low. I would prefer to have a small amount of pawns and good quality items, but mostly train their skills. Of course, the pawns will still increase their own value because of the learning, but maybe it's not going to jump too high as you usually do with the general wealth. So I would say the creatures will be more important to me. Ozai, I forgot that I wanted to ask you to attack some big pieces of junk that will turn into slag chunks. We will be able to get them and get some smelting done, so we will turn it into steel. Steel is the most important resource to me right now. Also, Claiborne, don't forget, I know that it's a little bit dirty even if you clean there, but we need to keep it as clean as possible. I wouldn't say that the chance of food poisoning is really high, especially because Claiborne has got high skill. They are at level 8. They could possibly make packaged survival meals from now on. I could really use some cow or goat, maybe, but I will try to prioritize the birds to see how do they behave. Will we have to build some kind of enclosed barn for them? Will they fly over the fence? Because it was said that they can fly over the fence. I've got many questions. It's simple. There are so many questions that I need to check everything by doing. Of course, the game will be played quite slowly to let me adjust to the anomaly as well. This time I want to do more of the void provocation, and I would like to attune the monolith to level 2. I never did that. And what could possibly be worse than our beloved golden cube, right? That's the plan. Oh yeah, Claiborne will suffer from the decreased mood now, so you better eat something. I can't allow myself to get any breakdowns. This might not be so possible. There is quite a lot of rainfall on this tile. I am not a huge fan of it, but we will deal with it. I think that this is the time to slowly manage the food policy. You know that I don't like the raw food. Usually my food policy is called no raw food. And there is the only exception. Zai will have to eat the raw food. Only raw meat is accessible to them. But every new colonist is going to get this food policy. Rotten is not allowed. Kibble is not allowed, as well as hay. Every other thing is okay, but I would cut the packaged survival meals now. If anything is going on in the future, then we will get those packaged survival meals. The pemmican can boil, but in about a year. So the year will pass and we won't even remember. This is getting used so much that I don't really see a problem. Now I think it's the time to make the production place, which would be electric tailor bench if possible. But you can see that there is a little bit of mess going on. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't believe it can be plugged in, but let's see. No, actually, that would be a lot more of the mess. And we've got fuel stove, which is not a problem. Zai has attacked... Yeah, you have attacked something and you destroyed it already. We're getting a lot of those chunks thanks to you. It will be very close to take care of it. In the meantime, Claiborne is getting some rice plants done. I would say expanding is important, but mostly in those rich soil areas, which is bright green. The brightest green, This should be deleted. We will just expand it like this. Oh, Daba, where are you going? This is not... No, this is not our home zone. That's the problem. If you claim something, then it is considered your home zone. Sometimes you need to remember to clear those parts of the zone, so your pawns are not going to make unnecessary travels like this. You can prove yourself. Get some steel in the first place. It's good that steel is not deteriorating. I would be extremely sad for all of that steel to be destroyed. What's next? I want that station. Or maybe the hand tailor bench. We can make the electric tailor bench. And without it being connected to the electricity source, then it's just going to work like a manual one. Not a big deal. I think we can sell this smoke leaf joint. It depends on what the Outlander Civil Union wants to buy. Usually when you are selling the clubs or maces, some kind of simple weapons, usually it's better to sell it to the tribe, and we're not going to visit the tribe. Maybe the tribe is going to have animals, but I don't want to go there yet because they have their camp, their base at the polluted area. Without the animal that you can mount, there will be more of the toxic buildup, not a fun thing. So I would say just leave it like this. But maybe we can add something simple. Like a veil, maybe. How many skins do we have? There are some leathers. Yeah. And nothing really works together, but maybe I can find something really cheap. If not, then we can turn stuff into patch leather. But I would prefer to do it with the dread leather that comes from the side stealers. Something below 20 pieces? Is it possible to get something below 20 pieces? 15, but you can use the wood for that. It's not the worst idea. Maybe the face masks. But I think you cannot use the leathers, that's right. And we can't really allow ourselves to use up anything else than the leathers. I won't get the cotton anytime soon. Tribal wear should be relatively cheap, or sash. I thought that sash is oh no, not the tribal wear. Could be sash. Sash can be made with leathers. And the leathers we're going to pick is the pigskin and the other leathers. All the other possible leathers that we have accumulated over time. Any crafting skill is allowed at this point. Let's save the game, and I assume that we could actually have a raid already. Hey, hi, Speed. Good to see you. What's up? I can hear that Zai destroyed another structure. I am trying to get something. Ooh, the tortoise gone mad for whatever reason. Confused and wondering what happened to you. Ooh, dementia. Oh, you poor little thing. Ah. Well, when it dies, we will get some food. Food is food. There is a dead rat. Somebody pick it up. Yep, the fox has attacked it. Awesome. I think that boar will go. Even if you're learning about the animals, I mean, great choice. But please. Oh, okay, Odaba is gonna pick it up. They are the best hauler because they are jogger with immunity to the sicknesses, and they will be our. Where's bot? What kind of bot? Oh, damn! I forgot. I'm sorry. I knew that I forgot something. I just got very busy with the cafe in the very beginning. Sorry. Yeah, I'm launching my bot right now. I just got busy with the hay bricks that I have seen at the cafe. Have you seen them? They're so beautiful. Alright, the chatbot is loading so I can get back to my scene and my face expression. Alright. Somebody needs to make the Leo Sash thingy, right? Okay, it's connected right now. Blady, you can use the salt command right now. Exclamation mark salt, everyone. I can definitely use it in the session.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Miss Nutcase, hello, good to see you, what's up? Welcome everybody from the raid. The inmates have escaped, it's a Nutcase raid. Welcome everybody. What were you doing today, Miss Nutcase? Let me give you I already got a shout out to Laser. Thank you so much. Make sure that you follow Miss Nutcase. Thank you for trusting me with your community. They're a lovely person. We met on Haz's channel. So I'm pretty sure that that they are trusted streamers that I can recommend you without hesitation. How was your stream, Miss Nutcase? Played some demos from NextBits. Oh, nice! Which games you have played? In the meantime, I will check where are my pawns in Rimworld. I don't know if you have played Rimworld before? Ever? Oh, we've got crafting skill. Alright. Playburn, you wake up in about 2 to 3 hours. You need to make the items for selling. This is a serious situation. So, Odaba, where are you? Ah, yeah, bringing that rat. I forgot. Dicey Bugs, Flesh Made Fear, Cozy Organizer, and Unbox the Room. Flesh Made Fear. Is it some kind of horror game? Because this title definitely gets my attention. I have played Unbox the Room on the stream, got Cozy Organizer, but somehow it increased my anxiety. I don't know. I prefer to Unbox the Room. Dicey Bugs? I am not sure what game is that, so the first two are the ones that I definitely didn't see yet. Rimworld, I've seen it being played, but I haven't played it before. There's good news and bad news. You can play it on chill mode, so it's not that bad. But I am playing in the mode that I try to survive. And many weird things can happen because I'm getting that anomaly scenario that is more like horror scenario. So what is Flesh Made Fear? It reminds me of the comic. I'm not sure if there is any connection to it. Deep Dark Fears, I think? I will have to check it out on Steam. Generally, do you have nice experience with the Next Fest demos? Because I think that I ended up getting many more games in my wishlist, which I didn't expect. Playborn, good morning to you. Please help us getting some stuff done so Borb could... Oh, Borb has nothing to do? No way. Everybody needs to work. Come on. You're relaxing? I mean, I get it. Too much recreation. Ah, that's a big nope. At least learn by reading the book. Fun fact, now I need to put so much more of my attention into giving them the light source. because the light source is helping them to read. Seriously, they did that. If there is less light, then they read, they are learning for longer. But Borb is a fast learner, they can handle everything. Good for you, Borb. Good for you. You are our biggest brain. And you know what that means, right? Keep it squishy, keep it nice. Oh, Dabba was cooking. Let's use those last pieces of food, yes. Did we get the first sash? Yes, we got the first sash. I will have something to sell. Nice. Miss Nutcase says, yeah, Fleshmade Fear is horror in the style of old survival horror style with tank controls and fixed camera. Dicey Bugs is a roguelike turn-based deck builder with buggies. It's cute. Wasn't there like a deck builder real life game? I think there could be Kickstarter campaign for this that I accidentally have seen. I am not sure. By the way, Zai, yes, you deserved that pork. This is the real pork, not the long pork. Never mind. Oh yes, my wallet is scared of me with the amount of games I've added to my wish list. Same. I have heard that this year, Next Fest, was so much better than the last year. I can't really compare that because I haven't tried it last time. I didn't know that Llamas would be interested in this kind of testing. Oh, I completely forgot to introduce myself. Everybody from Miss Nutcase Rate, my name is Urin. I am a variety streamer, a talking llama. Sometimes I wear the spacesuit, sometimes I wear the wizard hat. It depends on the situation. Mostly I play survival strategy games, and Rimworld is my new favorite for the past year. I wouldn't say it's my obsession, necessarily, but I really like it. Maybe a little bit too much. Borb, you're going on an adventure. Let's form the caravan. Would be nice to do it tomorrow, but whatever. Accept 1.5 days. Borb goes alone? Or should I take Zai? Zai would be the defender. That's why I think it's worth it to consider taking them. Let's take Zai with us. There will be a little bit of issue with feeding Zai, but no problem with that. I can try to make it work before something happens. I hope so. So the club, clothing that is not great, and sash, lab coats need to stay here. What do I have? Smoke leaf joint. I cannot sell the books right now, but don't we have more than one sash? Let's take something that doesn't make sense. Let's say I will take the shard, and then I will try to drop it. Is the Rimworld your cube? In a way, yes. Why do you ask, Blady? Not obsession, but it's got its claws on you. Yeah, yes. And the new DLC Odyssey is going to be released in about a month, and also there is 1.6 update for the base game. That's why I'm testing it from the unstable branch, because it's available already. And the changes that have been made are important to me enough to test them right away. because I'm quite hyped over it, and one of them is to make the caravan. Warp is gathering supplies right now. Let's see. Zai eat something before going. I don't know, something bigger, I guess? You're healthy already. Just for a friend who's interested in cubes? I thought that you're interested with cubes. Alright, so Barbie's gathering the supplies. I thought that they are going to smoke that joint. Oh yeah, there is a drug production involved, or organ harvesting, Miss Nutcase. So not necessarily family friendly, but you can try to play as the good owner of the colony, I think. But you need a lot of patience for this. What if I want to leave one of the items? This is loaded, but I don't see. What's your gear? Where is the shard? Why didn't you pack the shard? I thought I got the shard. Okay, let's assume that I want to get rid of the t-shirt. Yes, I want to remove it. Okay, so you just drop it and leave it behind. Fine. It's a little bit different right now. Do you really think that this is the best way to live? I mean, we're heading towards northern east, so actually that makes sense, but I thought that the shortest path was going to be you. Miss Nutcase says, "Aw, but I like harvesting organs." Who said that? I mean, I haven't heard anything. Llamas can speak. I know nothing. I need for Borb to stay close to Zai for a moment, because Zai needs to eat before they leave. I don't think they will be able to hunt,